Welcome back to Post Time and the Delaware Horse Expo. Brendan Wise is with me now, and first I want to find out a little bit about him. You're a lifelong horse lover, right?
That's right. Loved horses ever since I was a kid. When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a cowboy. And I actually didn't think really much of horses when I was a kid. I liked cows, and I thought of cows. And it really wasn't until my sister wanted riding lessons, and I went with her to a free trial riding lesson with my soon-to-be instructor. And they got me on, and I was hooked. It was life from there. Life was horses, that's for sure.
That's a great story. I love that. So now you're Lions certified. So I don't know a whole lot about that, but that's supposed to be kind of a big deal, right?
Yes, actually, John Lyons was one of the original really creators of the clinician, or what it means to be a horseman, and really teach people how to communicate with their horses. He's looked upon as America's trusted horseman. Most trusted horseman was John Lyons. And his son, Josh, is amazing trainer as well, one of the best in the world at training horses and teaching people to train their horses. So I spent a lot of time. I went through their certification program, which deals with breaking out unbroke horses and dealing with problem horses and helping people overcome their horse fears, problems, training. And I also went to their accreditation program, which teaches all the finishing work with reining and a little bit of dressage as well, and does all the performance end of it as well. Both Josh and John are some of the best trainers in the world, and anybody that's looking to have a career in the horse world, I highly recommend those programs.
Can I say you're a horse whisperer?
Some people have said that. I don't know if I'd adopt that title, but I guess you could say that.
All right, well then I will. All right, you've been all over the place talking to people about horse communication. So why is it so important to have a good relationship with your horse and be able to communicate with them?
Oh, that's a great question. And the thing about horses is they're extraordinary animals, and they can teach us so much. The relationship you have with a horse can be unlike anything else. People say dogs are man's best friend. My dog's got nothing on my horse. It really doesn't. So learning how to communicate, learning how to talk to that horse in an effective way. I can't speak horse. The horse can't speak human. We have to create now a new language that both he and I can both understand, and then we can talk freely and we can understand, and any goal can be accomplished for any horse and any person as long as you have that language in place. So I specialize and I teach people how to build that communication, how to learn how to talk to your horse directly in a way that he understands.
Now, I understand all of that with riding, but of course, this is a racing show, and I'm a standardbred kind of gal, all right? What's it have to do with racing, and have you talked to anybody in the racing business about how to communicate with your horse?
Oh, sure. It applies to any horse. Anytime you touch a horse, you're teaching it something, whether it's a race horse or whether it's a trail horse or a reining horse. You're teaching it something every time you touch it or you're around it. So I want to make sure, one, that I'm teaching it the right things, and two, I got to make sure that when I want to teach it something correct, that I'm actually telling it what it needs to do. So when it comes to, for racehorses, lengthening their stride or teaching them to run the right pattern, or like when I was with thoroughbreds, when to change leads or where to start their break and all those kind of things. If I don't have the tools in place to tell this horse, this is exactly what I want you to do right now, then you're just shooting in the dark. You're picking at stuff that you may not find. So creating ways and putting tools in your toolbox to do the job are the best things you can do for your horse, and I can help you do that.
That leads me to my next question. What if somebody out there is like, I gotta have this guy on my team? How do we find you?
One of the best ways to find me is BrendanWiseHorsemanship.com. You can check on there, as well as you can find me on Facebook. Same thing, Brendan Wise Horsemanship on Facebook. And that'll lead you to emails, and that give you a list of places I'll be, clinics I'll be doing. If you want to ride in a clinic and there's none around you, host one. Email us, tell us you want to host a clinic. It's super easy to do, and we can get you set up. And the best part about it is if you host a clinic, you get to ride for free, so you can't beat that.
Thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate it, and good luck with everything.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.